Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and it's time to review One Piece episode 667. This was a pretty solid episode, I guess. One important thing to talk about, kind of do like a mini discussion, so let's get through the other things really quick. Should be a pretty quick review. The beginning with Rebecca, she won, she walks out, she sees all the injured gladiators, her friend, she says thank you, whatever, fine. She meets up with Sabo and Bartolomeo, and Sabo kind of just says, I know your background, and things are going to get messy, but I won't do you wrong, and it's just kind of cool foreshadowing and kind of hinting at what's going to come later in this arc, because this arc does go fucking ham. It's a slow arc throughout, but it does eventually go ham. Because I have read the manga, shit's going to go down, just very slowly, in the anime and the manga, but yeah, he hints at that, which is nice. So yeah, that was a, whatever, that was a cool scene, I guess. Nothing, amazing, but, nice little hinting. We get Violet, Luffy, Zoro, and Kinemon, and they find this secret passage to take them up there instead of the lift, because the lift will be, the way they're dressed with the fish costume and shit and stuff. So Luffy just grabs his boulder, and they do, like, the pulley system thing, and I love how she's like, there's no way you're gonna lift that boulder. And it's like, you're talking to Monkey D. Luffy. The motherfucker had a gold ball on his arm, son. You calm down. He's got this boulder. It's not even a boulder. It's like a block or whatever, but he takes that up to do like a pulley system thing. And then we get the scene with Frankie and Senor Pink. This motherfucker, dude. Like, he's hilarious and ridiculous in every way possible, but there's just something cool about him. And he's fighting Frankie. Good animation overall, especially when, like, I think Mockvice is his name. Whenever Mockvice did, like, his fucking body slams and the way the tiles just ripped apart, that was actually really badass looking. So, good animation there. And just overall good animation in that scene. I mean, the whole episode looks fine, but that scene in particular, it was a little nicer than the rest of the episode. Because One Piece always has, like, serviceable animation. It's never gonna, like, blow your socks off unless they get, like, a special animator working, but yeah. It looked fine, though. Frankie beating up dudes and all that. Marines showed up, so Frankie's now at a pretty big disadvantage. Excuse me. One more thing I forgot to mention. I don't know where I'll cut this into the video, probably during the Senor Pink Frankie stuff that I'm talking about. The ladies Senor Pink has, dude, like, either they're out of their minds or what he does works. And I'm like, just for a split second, I'm like, can I rock that Senor Pink? Like, well, what do you guys? I got the Senor Pink build. Could I rock the glasses? The binky and shit. That'd be. Give me your thoughts below. No, I'm just kidding. But yo, like the dude, he gets like ladies for days, and it's like, are they out of their mind? Like, what's going on here? But yeah, I just wanted to throw that in there. I thought that was like a funny little joke, and yeah, just fucking crazy character, Senor Pink. But yeah. So back to the rest of the review. So yeah, that's that part. It was good. Yeah, that's pretty much, yeah, and then the last part of the episode is Doflamingo and Fujitora. And this was awesome, and nothing even happened, dude. Like, you have Fujitora, and he's talking to Doflamingo about just the city and what's going on, and he's like, I'm gonna have to bring you down, and Doflamingo's like, what? And he's like, I don't think I like the warlord system. And, I think I'm going to abolish the warlord system if I can. And Doflamingo's like, the fuck you talking about? That's an imbalance. And basically what ends up happening is, in the middle of sentence, when he's like, I'm going to bring your reign of terror to an end, he's just like, kick, windows are shaking, everything's shaking, and fucking Fujitora's like, settle down, dude. Not now. And I'm like, yo, Fujitora, you're a badass. And, I mean, you really have to wonder what it would be like without the fucking warlord system. Or Shichibukai, or whatever, I call them by their English name, but the 7 warlords of the sea. What it would be like without them, because they have been there since the beginning of the story. And when you think about it, most of the warlords we've run into are kind of just being warlords to do their own thing. Doflamingo's using his to do what he's doing. Crocodile was using his, status for bullshit. He, fucking Gecko Moria as well. They were just using their status for all this fucked up shit. I mean, is it really a system that you should keep? These are not pirates you can trust. I mean, not all pirates are bad, obviously the Straw Hats, but when you think about the grand scheme of pirates versus Marines, I mean, you know, it just seems weird to have pirates working under you anyway. And yeah, I mean, they have most of the fucking warlords we've seen them and, you know, being warlords just to do their own nefarious bullshit. Crocodile, Moria, fucking Doflamingo. So is the system really necessary? And honestly, the answer pretty much is no. You probably could get rid of the system. There would be an imbalance, something would happen, like Fujitora said. You wouldn't know what's going to happen until it happens, but still, it'd be a very, very interesting development for him to actually abolish the warlord system. That would be pretty awesome. We'd just have to wait and see if that will happen. But yeah, the clash they had was really cool. Solid animation once again, you know, that was good. Windows are shaking and shit. Oh, it's fucking awesome. And yeah, that's pretty much the entire episode. Yeah, overall, it was a good episode. The Fujitora and Doflamingo stuff definitely brings up a really big point in the story, but it isn't going anywhere yet, obviously, so it's not like it's huge, massive story progression. It's just a really fun idea and possible foreshadowing to stuff to come later. The Frankie Senor Pink stuff was good. The stuff with Rebecca and Sabo was okay. And stuff with Luffy, Zoro, and Kinemon has progressed. Everything progressed a little bit. This wasn't like a standstill episode. I mean, no One Piece episode's like a standstill, but some of them have a real lack of progression just because they're based off like one chapter, and that's how I, you know, that's how I review them, is if it's one chapter, I mean, you know, but... So yeah, when I say like, oh, One Piece episode has good progression, or I say like Yu Yu Hakusho didn't, it's because I'm comparing them. I don't compare anime like that. It's like One Piece does one chapter, I'm going to review it as a One Piece episode. Yu Yu Hakusho probably does a couple chapters in one episode. I review that as, you know. So as far as One Piece goes and how One Piece gets adapted, this was a good episode overall. Probably like a 7 out of 10. Or do I give okays when I do 7 out of 10? I don't know. Whatever. Good, like a 7 out of 10. Call it a good episode. Fuck it. So yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of this episode of One Piece in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.